Hey guys and gals, today I'm going to share with you the 5 critical tips for successfully doing a gun disarm. So there are lots of gun disarms out there, but it can be very difficult to tell the difference between the good ones and the ones that are just dangerous and irresponsible. We're going to fix that today. Okay, so key number 1 is decide if you even should go for that disarm. Remember, there are consequences to any action you take. Let me give you an example. Let's say you're at a bank. 3 armed men come in and they say, everyone get on the ground, we just want the money from the bank, no heroics, no one gets hurt. Great. Don't try to be a hero. You go and you try to take a gun away from someone and now there's shooting going on in the bank and innocent people are getting shot. That is just an awful, awful idea. Okay, you're creating the potential for people to be harmed when there might not have been one in the first place. Now on the flip side, someone breaks in your house, they put a gun to your head and they say, we're going to tie you up and then you're going to show us where you keep the money. Terrible idea. Okay, there's actually a lot of stories that I've just seen in the news recently about home invasions where people were tied up and then tortured. So you come in my house, you put a gun to my head, I'm going for the gun disarm. Okay, now how about a mugging? All right, so you're walking, someone jumps around out from behind a dumpster, they put a gun to you and they say, give me your wallet. Well, this could go either way. You have some questions to ask and answer yourself. Are you there with your spouse, your children? Are you a father, a mother? Do you have kids at home that rely on you? If you get shot, if someone with you gets shot, what are the consequences? Maybe you're a single individual and you're an indignant a-hole like me. I'm probably going to go for the gun disarm. But that is a very individual situation you need to decide on in advance before it happens. So do some thinking right now. Key point number 2, wait for the right opportunity. If the gun's over there and you can't reach it with your grubby little mitts, you don't have a gun disarm, okay? So you need to wait for them to get close enough. How might you do that? Well, if they just run up right on you and put a gun in your face, you have an opportunity. If they're keeping some distance, you might need to act meek to make them feel powerful enough to get close so that you can make your move. Key number 3, you must clear and control the muzzle of the gun. If you only clear it off your body and you don't actually grab it and have control of it, they can pull it back away and start shooting again. So you must clear it and control it. Grab the slide, push the muzzle off of your body, and preferably so it's not pointing at anyone else if you have that option. Key number 4, twist, then rip the gun away. If you don't twist it, you won't actually break their grip and they'll still have 4 strong fingers on it that you have to fight against. If you twist it, it'll usually pancake their hand so that the gun will come right out much easier. Key number 5, once you have that gun, get far away from them and put your finger on the slide. You do not want to accidentally squeeze the trigger in a panicked instance and have rounds flying off. You don't know what's beyond that bad guy. You might hit some innocent people. So a really important gun safety rule, finger is always on the slide. So you do your disarm, your finger's on the slide, you're moving away, and then you can get set, take aim. Okay, some bonus tips. You've got the gun, great job. Now what? Okay, if your attacker turns and runs away, which hopefully they will, do not shoot them in the back. That is not considered self-defense and you could wind up in some hot water. If they immediately rush you, take the muzzle of the gun and punch it straight forward in their face and then continue to move backwards and create space. If your attacker is still near, you want to make sure that the handgun you just took away from a stranger is operational in case you need to use it. So you're going to firmly seat the magazine, you're going to rack the slide. If there was still a round in it, as you saw one fly out, that's okay, it's not a big deal. As long as there's still a threat in front of you, you want to keep the muzzle pointed at the bad guy. Now if he turns and runs and he's getting some distance, you want to take the gun in, point it at the ground about 2 feet in front of you. You don't want to have a gun waving around, covering your feet, covering innocent people. So point it at the ground about 2 feet in front of you. Once you are safe, hide the gun. Okay? You do not want to have a gun in your hand because A, witnesses are going to think you're the bad guy, and when the police show up, guess who they're going to think the threat is? Guy with the gun. So hide the gun. So there you have it, folks. 5 critical keys and some bonus tips to successfully disarming a handgun. If you have any additional tips, feel free to put it below in the comments field. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit like and subscribe so you get future videos like this as they come out. Until next time, go train hard, get your reps in.